there, happy Monday. I'm Ericka. Welcome back. And if you are new around here, so excited that you are here. Oh my gosh. So it's Mindset Monday. It's another week. I know. We can do this. You're crazy. Maybe your office is bananas, or maybe your children are bouncing off the walls. I don't know. But we can do this. We can do this. Today, I hope to be short, but let's just both be honest. It's probably not going to happen. You remember that journal that I asked you to get a while ago? Pull her out. Grab one of these. It can be any kind. My favorite is the Sharpie. This is not a paid promotion, but Sharpie. Look, my favorite. These are my favorites. Because we're going to talk about flipping your thoughts. Flipping your thoughts. All right? And you're going to need these. Alrighty. Who has a mean person who lives in their head? Who has maybe that mean person that sounds like your mom sometimes? Or your dad, or your grandmama, or that mean teacher at school who told you never amount to nothing. Yeah, okay? You got that voice in your head that, it's a big fat jerk. Okay. And you've had all these like mindset people, coaches, teachers, trainers, whatever they are, tell you, well, just talk back to it. Or maybe they haven't. And you kind of just listen to that voice in your head and you don't know how to combat it and you don't know what to do with it. And it just is just, ugh. Okay. And that's where I come in. It says, I'm here. Hello and welcome. We're going to start talking back. And when I was a kid, I think my mom's favorite thing to say to me was, don't backtalk me. I really swear to God, that is what my mother loved to say to me. Don't backtalk me. So I have quite a bit of experience in talking back. Maybe too much, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. Because we are going to backtalk the voice in our head because we are grown. We are not little children. We are not being disobedient by talking. No. We are done with the voice in our head telling us how useless, how fat, how unloved, whatever. We're done with that and we're going to fight back. And I want to show you how I started doing this years ago. A coach had me do this and it was hard at first, but now I do it without thinking. It's been a while, so it might sound weird to you at first. It might be like, what you doing? It's cool. Just roll with me. I haven't steered you wrong yet, right? So just roll with me on this one. The first thing I want to tell you is the art of backtalk. I never thought I'd say that publicly. The art of backtalk sometimes can rely heavily on sarcasm. Okay, if you haven't noticed, I'm a very sarcastic individual, and sometimes the voice in my head who's telling me how terrible I am is a sarcastic pain in my butt. And so I have to be sarcastic back. Oh yeah, who told you that? Oh yeah, where'd that come from? Oh yeah, where'd you learn that? Like, I have to be that level of sarcastic to my own head. I know it sounds absolutely bananas, but try it, especially if you're a smart aleck individual. It might just work. When I'm having one of those spiral days where how terrible I am and how this business is never going to work and how I'm just blah, 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 I will straight ask myself, what the hell is wrong with you? Sometimes. Like, I will straight up ask myself that, just out of like sarcasm. What is wrong with you today? Come on, girl. I know we're supposed to be gentle with ourselves, but some days I need that level of like, what is wrong with you? Why are you listening to this crackerjack over here? All right? And that's my second favorite question. What is going on with you right now? Why are you listening to this crazy nonsense in your own head? And it kind of shakes me up. You know what? You're so right. I'm totally listening to the crazy lady in my head. I totally am. What is wrong with me? I know she's nuts. And it shakes me out of that. And so consider sarcasm as maybe a weapon. I know that sounds so crazy, but it works. It works for me. It absolutely works for me. Especially that like sassy, like sarcasm. It totally works for me. Might work for you too. What the heck are you thinking? Why are you listening to the crazy lady in your head? Why are you deep in this spiral? You know this nonsense is not true. You know it's the same old garbage and crap that they tell you every single month at the end of the month in your own head because you can't. Oh, why are you doing this? Sometimes that works. Sometimes you need a gentle approach. Like, all right, sweet girl, I love you. And I'm so sorry that you're going through this again. But it's time to get up. It's time to go take that shower. It's time to get to work. Sometimes you need that approach. I don't know. Everyone's a little bit different, but sarcasm works so great for me. Okay? Okay. All right. So the thing I wanted to show you today, you got your paper. Put a line sort of down the middle. Mine is not down the middle at all, but that's okay. We're going to write a couple things on here. This is going to be backwards because the camera angle. But negative thought and flip. Negative thought and flip. So I'm going to do one. I am fat and will never lose weight. And we all know already, like, the power of our words. If you don't know the power of your words, your words are the most powerful thing that you own. And you own your words. And you need to own your words. You need to recognize that you are the owner of your words. You don't have control over everything in your life, but you sure as heck have control over your words. You own them. Okay? Okay. So I wrote on the negative column, I am fat and will never lose weight. Got it? You write whatever you want there. And you can use this whole page. I'm just going to do one or two for today. The flip. Here's the flip. When this thought comes into my head, I'm fat and I will never lose weight. I could choose I have a few options. I could say, girl, I am strong and skinny. I could say I'm skinny. I could say I am stacked. That's one of my favorites. That's absolutely one of my favorites because I have no joy in being skinny. I want to be stacked. I want to be brick housed. You know what brick house? Oh God, I'm so in my age. Do you know what brick house means? Oh Lord, I hope you know what brick house means. That makes me feel old. But I want to be brick housed. Okay. I love working out. But the one that I use the most, I am actively losing weight. That is my favorite. And so what I would do, I would take it over here. I am actively, don't judge my penmanship over here, losing weight. That is the one that I say the most often because I cannot go from I'm fat to I am skinny. I can't do it because it's a big fat lie. Right? You've had other coaches or what have you tell you just, say different things. You know, if you think you're fat, say you're skinny. If you think you're poor, say you're rich. And you can't say that because it's too far a leap. It's too foreign. It's something that is just so far outside of what you can accept that you're like, no, I ain't even gonna try. That's where I come in. Baby step the sucker. Right? I can't say I'm skinny. I can't say I'm stacked and bricked. I can't say all of that yet. But I can say I am actively losing weight. And here's what I like. I forgot this part. I'm so excited. My brain is everywhere. This is what I actually say. This is one of my daily statements that I say. I'm actively losing weight and gaining muscle. Because like I said, I don't want to be skinny. I want to be stacked. I'm actively losing weight and gaining muscle. That's what I want. I don't care what size I am, but baby, I want to look like I can beat a bear in the Russian forest. Okay? All right. That's what I'm going for. So I'm not going from I'm fat to I'm skinny. I can't make that leap. I'm going somewhere in the middle here. I'm actively losing weight and gaining muscle. Another very common one, I can't make this business work. All right, raise your hand if that's you in the comments. I can't make this business work. I hear it all the time. I can't make this business work. I can't make this business work. And they're angry. And they're scared that they're wasting time, effort, and energy. I feel you. I feel that. And so you cannot physically, some of you cannot go from this business doesn't work for me to, girl, making $10,000 a week. You can't, you're going to fall in the middle somewhere. Okay? You can't leap from mountaintop to mountaintop on that one. It ain't going to work. What's your middle ground? Every time I go live, I get a new customer. Oh, that's a good one. When I show up, people shop. That's a good one. Every time I put in active effort, I'm rewarded financially. I'm financially rewarded. You see in the flip, are you catching the flip here? Whenever you are struggling with your negative thought, yes, you can go all the way to, I'm making $10,000 a week. Great. I can't. I can go to maybe back off. Just this is right here. This is a little step right there. Every time I show up, I'm supported. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Somebody write that down. Every time I show up, I'm supported. And now remember, support means many, 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 many things. It could mean financial support. It could mean shopping. It could mean sharing. It could be just hanging out with you on a Facebook Live. But every time I show up, I'm supported. Wow, that is good. Maybe that's this week's statement, okay? Every time I show up, I'm supported. Oh, shoot, that is good. That is so good. And so what I want to give you for homework this week is to flip it. Use your left and right columns. Left, right, left, right. Negative to flip. Unhappy to flip. And flip it for you. Your statements are going to be tailor-made for you. They are going to be very specific to you. Like, somebody out there does not want to look like they are stacked and can fight a bear. They don't want to. They want to be skinny. Well, that's great. Rock it out, girlfriend. Because my statement is tailor-made to me. I'm actively losing weight and gaining muscle. That's my statement. That belongs to me. Yours will sound differently. And it's supposed to. It's supposed to. And so what I want you to do is to flip it. Spend a little while, maybe spend a few days if you need to, and list out those negative things. List out the negative things you think about yourself, about your relationship, about your marriage, about your business, about your looks, whatever. Whatever it is, about your job you hate, I don't care what it is. And start flipping them. And be mentally aware. Be cognizant of when the leap is too much. When it's too much. If you are not able to say, I'm wealthy and abundant in all ways. If you're not able to say that, okay. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just where you are. But if you are able to say, I'm beginning to see an uptick in financial abundance. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm beginning, hear that word in there? I'm beginning to see an uptick in financial abundance because your words are your power. So use them to your benefit. And if they need to be kind of transitional words, like actively is mine, I am actively doing this, let them be transitional phrases. Stick them in there. It doesn't have to be, I am rich, when you can't pay your bills. Because that doesn't feel authentic. We've talked so many times about being authentic around here. To go from I can't pay my bills to I am rich does not feel good to you, right? But you could say, I'm beginning to see an increase in financial abundance. You know what? I am. I found $1 outside this week, right? Basic stuff like that. And so be cognizant of the leap. If it's too much, back up just a little bit and bring it down to where it is a stretch but comfortable for you. Kind of in that tension, but not all the way to like, girl, that is a pipe science fiction dream right there. Okay? All right. So do your homework this week. This one might be really hard for some people. And keep these around because you're going to need them. These, the flips, they're going to become your affirmations. They're going to become the things you say every day. They're going to be the weapons that you use to fight when the negative comes back. Remember the mean lady we talked about at the beginning of this video? We use these verbal weapons against her, against them, whomever it is in your head. Mine happens to be a mean lady. These are the verbal weapons that you're going to use against them. So don't lose these. Keep them. And the last thing I want to tell you, don't edit yourself. Don't do it. We did some of this actively together today so that you could see a little bit of the process. That was intentional because I don't want you to edit you. Whatever comes to your mind, write it down. You can always change it later. This is not like a marriage certificate kind of deal. All right? We're not married to this. This is an ever-growing living document. But whatever comes to your head, write it down. Don't edit it. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't put that down. Yes, you can. Don't stress it. So write your negatives, write your flips, hold on to your flips, keep your flips kind of close at hand because you're going to get to use them. You're going to get to use them more often than you think. And eventually they will become rote. So you can say things like, I'm actively losing weight and gaining muscle without even thinking about it. Every time I show up, I'm supported. Well, that's so good. That is so good. I'm gonna use that one for myself too. So do your homework this week and put in the comments for me, please. Every time I show up, I am supported. Because you are. And tell the mean lady in your head that support does not automatically equal shopping. Okay? It can mean many, many things. But every time I show up, I am supported. I hope you have a wonderful week. Good luck on your homework. Be easy on yourself. And don't forget our talk about sarcasm at the beginning. If it gets too much for you, be a sarcastic butthead to the mean lady in your head. Not to yourself, just to the mean lady in your head, okay? All right. I'll see you.